all well. We're here today again on another episode. Good day, everyone. You're welcome to my channel. Yesterday, I spoke about not placing your total focus on what other people think about you, as most times they ain't watching you as much as you think they're doing. You're just being overly self-conscious. Today being a weekend, I'll be bringing to your ears how to be relaxed even when you are busy. How to be relaxed even when you are busy. This might truly sound impossible, but it is sure possible. I have this orientation that it is not about how busy you are. I mean, you can be physically idle but mentally stressed as your mind is working. Instead, stress comes from a perceived lack of control over your busyness. If you are incredibly busy but feel you have 100% control over your time, you won't be stressed. If you have only a moderate workload but have no control, it doesn't take much time to burn you out. If you actually have complete control over your schedule, but you perceive yourself being enslaved to your to-do list, you'll still end up being stressed. I know some of you must have been wondering what it means or how this is done. Now, let's talk about it. What does it mean to have control over your time? I define control as having the ability to decide whether or not to do a task without major consequences. This means that you could stop doing something and the world wouldn't end. The side effects aren't so unimaginably awful that you couldn't seriously consider doing nothing. Your level of perceived control is based on where you draw the line for what is and isn't a major consequence. If you draw that line too far, you might end up feeling you have to do everything. When every non-action results in something unacceptably awful, you will feel forced to work. The key to relaxed productivity is to understand that you have more control over your time than you think. If you look into the consequences for not doing anything, there will be only a short list that you see as completely unacceptable. You might not feel great about canceling a commitment or missing a phone call, but the world isn't going to end if you do what you're not supposed to do or if you don't. You might not feel great about not attending a meeting or missing an appointment with somebody, but trust me, the world isn't going to end. There are truly some things that can't be put away. For instance, eating. You have complete control over this only in short terms. No matter how much you try to draw your schedule to make it fit into your time frame, you sure can't cut out eating. You have to eat. You always have to eat. You can be busy, but being in control of your schedule makes a whole lot of difference. The truth is that everyone is busy. In today's world, that's probably a redundant sentence. Everyone is busy. But being in control is what matters. The fact that you have the ability to choose what gets finished today or whether nothing is getting finished. The attitude of control raises your stress threshold. So, on the long run, you can handle more while staying relaxed. Now, how do I get in control? There are a few parts that can increase your perceived schedule control. Once again, the key is attitude and not action. Set up your life so you feel you have more flexibility than you might actually use. Here are a few of the methods you can make use of to have relaxed productivity. You need to change what you say. Your words create your thoughts. Your thoughts create your mood. And if your words are about how you have no control about your time, your mood will be wanting to pull your hair out. Yes, you will be always stressed out. Telling yourself you're busy is fine. It's probably true. Yes, you might be busy. But try to avoid talking about all the things you have to do. If you do this, stop and remind yourself that you can actually walk away at any time. Most of the things you have to do won't seem life-threatening on further examination. You also have to know how to be in control of your time. This isn't as easy and neither is it quick. The ultimate goal for living a relaxed yet meaningful life would be complete time control, knowing that you have a near perfect choice over what you choose to do. Also, you should really consider going from being an employee to self-employment and probably freelance. Save enough money in reserve so you're never forced to earn that next paycheck. Hire a virtual assistant to save time if you have to. If you make design choices in your life, you can avoid some of the schedule control problems most people face every day. Listen to beautiful music while you work. Of course, Taste in music differs from individual to individual, but this sure eases the tension you might be placed on. It helps relieve you of stress as well. With all this in check, you're sure on your way to being unstressed, even when busy. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I really hope you enjoyed this message. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We'll meet again tomorrow. Stay tuned and glued.